Howdy, y'all. Well, it has been quite a thing in this past. Obviously, in the videos, you're going to see them back to back, kind of thing. But finally got my O-rings in. Yeah, took me a little bit to figure out everything I needed. Ended up needing 4 different O-rings. We got all those in here, and I've had company. I've had 2 different times I've had company and stuff, and it's a week long thing at a time. And hadn't been able to get in here to do things. I've been squeezing in to do some reloading when I can, but I haven't been able to get in here and put my compressor back together. I had a little bit of air. I say a little bit. I had 4,000 psi in my big tank, so I was able to do some a little bit of a shooting challenge. Y'all probably already seen that video. Sure should have if y'all watched my stuff. But anyway, finally getting in here. I've already had to go back through here and get everything sorted out. And okay, where am I at? And because you tear something apart and you don't put it back together right away, sometimes you forget. I'm sitting here thinking, making sure everything's right. So we got the new O-rings in the bottom end of this thing. Got it put it in. Here's the little standoffs that go on it, and it's technically ready to stick back into the case, get bolted back into the case. So we got that. We got to put the fans back on it. The plumbing's got to go back on it. Got to put the head back on it, stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this mounted back up into the case, and I won't video that or nothing because there might be a few choice words said trying to get all this back together. Trying to flip it over, get these wires out of the way, do this, that. So it probably won't be that bad, but I'm not going to bore you with it. So let me get the motor, the unit mounted back into the case, and we'll be right back. All right, everything's back in. I've got the front cover on. Got all the fans in. Got everything hooked up. Make sure you take pictures of your circuit board and stuff like that, so you know where to plug stuff in and out. Keep a record of everything. Try to take pictures before you start if you don't know. Alright, so the only thing we got left to do is we need to put the head on it, which is really simple. Let's see. Two of the lock washers are stuck in the head. The other 2 came out, so got to make sure which one I'm putting them in. Just run them down till you touch. See, I barely tighten it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but just as that head starts to come up, that's when I stop turning over there. Come over here and touch off. Just get them all touching. Right a quarter turn, right a quarter turn. Till you get them all tightened up. There, they're hitting bottom now. They don't have to be massively torqued because the O-ring is what's sealing it, not how much you torque it. Okay, other than your main cover, it's back together. So we're going to take it back outside. We're going to test it because, like I say, I don't like testing it inside. One thing I got to watch for is I got 2 leads here that go to my hour meter. So when I turn these on, this one's going to be hot. This is the negative side and this is the positive side. So I just got to keep an eye on that. So I'll meet y'all outside and let's test this thing. All right, we got the deadhead in it. We've got it set at 4,500 PSI. Fans came on. We got that part good. Hit the start button and see it, listen to it start turning, see if everything sounds okay. Sounding good so far. Let's close the bleed valve and see what it does. There's 1,000. $1,500. 2,000. Oh, we doing good so far. $25. That's 3,000. That's a little. This may be a little slow, but seems to be working. 3,500. You smell it warming up and the grease burning off of it. 4,000. $42, $43 maybe. There it is. All right, she worked. Seems a little slow, but I think there's an adjustment for that. I'll double check on that. But awesome. Let's go back inside and get this thing buttoned up. All right. It's all buttoned up. Got most of the stuff put up. Got me a bag. Got all the parts, all my O-rings, the spare parts that I do have that may or may not work. All the grease in there. There's a exploded view of a list of all the parts. So we'll keep that handy. Everything's working so far, so the only thing I want to do right now is I want to go fill a gun. So I need to do that. I don't know if y'all picking up that thunder or not, but we're going to go outside and hook it up and fill up the gun right quick. All right, so got my PCP out here. I do not have a filter hooked to it right now. This filter is giving me some problems. I need to change a connector on it. Plus, we're going to be upgrading that filter pretty soon too, to a higher grade filter. So we've got it set for 3,200 PSI. Now it's going to take a little bit long. Well, it shouldn't. We don't have the filter on it, so it shouldn't take too much longer. The gun's already got about 2,500 in it. So we're at 15 already. 2,000. Valve just opened up in there at about 27, 28. Give me a couple minutes here. If it takes too long in the video, I'll just kind of speed this section up a little bit. And that's 2,900 right there. $3,000. I fill this gun to about 3,200 is what I fill it to. Getting too old to be sitting down like this. Oh. All right. It's almost there. Wish y'all can hear that thundering. Almost there. There it is. All right. So we'll get all this put up back in the house right now. I don't want to be, I was hoping to be able to fill some bottles, but with this storm, that means there's a lot of humidity in there, and that's, you're just fighting yourself with doing that. So we'll have to fill the bottles at another date. See you back at the bench. All right, we got it done. It's not perfect, but it's done. It'll serve me for a little while till I can get some more plans figured out here. It may last for a while. There's no guidelines on maintenance on this thing, other than there's some videos out there of how to do things. So hopefully my videos will help people do things too. But there's no instructions or manuals that's saying, okay, you need to do maintenance on it every so many hours, you know, because I did install the hour meter on it here, and I've got a video on that. If you I got 30 hours on it. I figured that ought to be about right. But I knew something was starting to go bad when the last 2 times I ran it, it just didn't seem right. So then it finally just crapped out. So maybe every 30 hours, I mean not every 10 hours, maybe do some little bit of maintenance work on it, double check on things. I mean, checking that snap ring groove, or that snap ring, retainer ring, shouldn't come out anymore after I fixed. That was the deal, was that ring, the groove was not properly cut, because I did take out quite a bit of meat in it. You know, I went into the, found the data for that, and figured out how big of a diameter I was supposed to have and all that, and recut that, and it cut out quite a bit of material. So I'm thinking that it wasn't properly cut right into the piston, and that under bind it slipped out, and You know, you would think it would have locked it up, but evidently it didn't. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up because there's 3 videos on this. So, and one of them is 20 minutes. The first one's I think 16 or something. I don't know how long this one's going to be till I put it together, but if you've watched it to this end, thank you for watching. And that's it, folks. Bye-bye.